Good. Now, I say this to say that it's more than teaching children. They care for our children. And I was so nervous, like many of you, I think, when you brought them that first day, and you're like, you have to trust these people. Some of you, it may have been strangers, but you had to trust someone with your children. And I don't think we can find a better staff than the staff of the Preschool Minds to care for your children. I think over the years coming to this point, many of the parents can testify to that. Now, I remember all my preschool teachers' name, my children's preschool teachers, and you know what? More than any of the current teachers, I'm in touch with them. I give them a text every now and again when the children do something wonderful. The reason being is because they were the foundation.
That's right.
I think that we don't put enough emphasis on the beginning stages, because by the time my kids got to 4th grade and 5th grade, I didn't even have to go do your homework. They were on target. Because once you give them a pattern to follow, they will follow. And that's what Preschool Minds have done for our young graduates. So, the podium is not working on me, so. Now, today's graduation is really more of a stepping up into what their future holds. Some of them are going to the gifted programs or whatever schools that they go to. What I'm asking each of you parents to do is to keep up with them. It's very important because especially if they're going into the public school, I am a public school teacher, you have to make sure that you let your presence be known. Get on the PTA, get up in our faces. It's very important because sometimes we put a lot of emphasis when they're smaller and when they really need that support, when those changes start happening, when they're no longer in a setting like this, but in a public setting, and they have to deal with a lot of challenges, we want to make sure that you're there for them. One of the most important things, I think, is having the village mentality. I have never gone to a PTA meeting or they've never had a PTA meeting or some conference that my children were not represented. And you know I'm in public school, so you know I couldn't make all of them. Because a lot of the times it clashes with what's going on, and trust me, they don't really care that I have a family. Be there so that this school can be represented. And I really want to thank God for my brother-in-laws, their wives, because it was a team effort. I need you to pull on every family member as they move on. 1st to 5th, the testing grades are coming. I need every one of you to be there for the parents. Because I know it's not just parents here, but when there's a meeting, try to get somebody, say, look, I can't make it, who can go? You know the schedule at the beginning. So you work that out and make sure that your child is always represented. It just gives them a wholesome picture that this child is being supported, so you better do right. Find out your rights, know what is out there for you, and get everything that's coming to you. The DOE and the charter schools, wherever you choose to send them, hold people accountable for your child. One of the things I think I call it probably my greatest accomplishment is founding this PASS, I call it, Parents Advocating for Student Success. And what I try to do at my church is to make sure that the parents are informed, they know what's going on, and they know how to access what is out there for them. Please, let's all pull together, make sure that this happens. Every parent-teachers conference, every meeting, your child should be represented. They've done well thus far, and we want that to travel through. We have astronauts and doctors and lawyers and engineers, and I'm just watching, and a heart surgeon, right? Because at 42, I had a heart attack, and I'm here because someone was skilled. So we want our children to be able to be skilled, to be able to take this world by storm. So kindergarten graduation is not the end. Actually, it's the beginning for each of you to achieve your goal. Parents, it is the beginning. It's the beginning of the second leg of the journey. And in closing, I would like to let the parents know that as your children continue their educational journey, you need to give them again, I'm reiterating that you give them the support that they need to make it big. From now until college. From now until college. From now until college. Or trade school, or there's so many paths that you can get to careers, so let's not just limit it. My pastor always says, don't let's limit them to college, because some people are good with their hands and they make a lot of money. So we need to make sure we observe these children and guide them and let them know that the sky is limitless. I used to say it's the limit, but I realized it's limitless. Congratulations. I am proud of each and every one of you, and more so proud of you parents for the sacrifice that you've made. And I want to honor Ms. Watkins, the director of the school, and all the different compartments that have made this possible. God bless each and every one of you, and continue to support your children. That's your greatest achievement. God bless you.
Thank you so much to our guest speaker. Up next, we have Miss Boston coming forward to present our parent award. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, I would like to thank everyone for attending our 2019 kindergarten graduation. Today, I will be presenting one of our Preschool Minds parents with an award. This award is to thank you for all that you have done over the years that you have been a parent here. You have stepped in and helped in so many ways, sometimes with us even having to ask. And we want to thank you, and we want to let you know that we see the help that you do. And we want to tell you again, thank you. So, our award is presented to Patricia Britton.
Awesome.
Any words? Please give her another hand. Real talk. She will give like anything you ask for.
Yes.
So thank you, Miss Patricia. Someone? Alrighty. Up next we have our graduates. You ready to sing, boys and girls? I know you've been sitting for a while. We've been going to kindergarten. Okay, you ready?
I
Good job, boys and girls. One of our traditions here at Preschool Minds is we normally ask previous year's salutatorian and valedictorian to come and usher in or pass the torch basically to the next student for the current year. So at this time, I would like for little Miss Robin Bogle to come forward.
Yes, Robin.
Salutatorian. Come on up, give her a hand, please. She's our salutatorian from last year, currently in first grade.
All right, Robin.
She was in my pre-K class. How are you?
Hello, boys and girls. You did it. It's time to leave. Hello, boys and girls. You did it. It's time to move on up. Your year at Preschool Minds has prepared you for the future. Now we all hope you gain the knowledge to go to college. Remain positive and strong. Remember, you could grow up, always work hard, and do your best. Always be kind to yourself and others. Congratulations, graduates.
Good job. Great job.
This year's salutatorian is Chloe Beck.
Yay, Chloe. Big Chloe.
Good morning, special guests, directors, teachers, parents, friends, and fellow students of Preschool Minds. My name is Chloe Battle, and I am delighted to have been chosen by my teachers as the salutatorian of the graduating class. I thank them for the honor. Preschool Minds has taught us to never give up on our dreams, to strive to be our very best, and to always respect our elders and each other. I promise to continue walking in those teachings. As I grow, I will continue to dream new dreams, to work very hard to achieve them. I would like to thank the directors for an excellent academic program. I want to thank my teachers for teaching us knowledge is power, and lastly, I would like to thank my family for their love, patience, and support. To the graduating class, I say continue to dream and believe in yourself. Congratulating class of 2019. We've made it. Thank you for coming and enjoy the rest of the day.
Good job, Chloe. Woo! Yeah, Chloe.
Can't look in mommy's face. Fun fact, they would not let her take the test. She had to go back and take the test because she was too young. So, I mean, look what happened. She went back and she still passed the test. She passed the kindergarten test and she passed the other test. She passed 2 tests. So, congratulations, Chloe. Robin's gonna come up and present her with her salutatorian award. Pass that torch, darling.
Yes, Chloe.
Okay,
participate. And we have a valedictorian up next. Last year's valedictorian, as I stated, we have a tradition of the previous year. That was Aiden Brown from last year. Unfortunately, he can't make it because his brother's graduating. So Ms. Miller will be giving his speech on his behalf. Please welcome Ms. Miller.
Of 2019. Please give a round of applause to Lilia Calderon. I wish you all the best, and please remember that today is just the beginning. As you begin your journey into the first grade, the road ahead may become a little challenging. Just remember to stay focused and do your best. I promise there is a lot to look forward to in the first grade, like class trips, fun school activities, and new friends. May God bless you all.
Please welcome Lilia.
Good morning, distinguished guests, directors, staff, teachers, friends, family, and classmates of Preschool Minds. My name is Lilia Calderon, and it is my greatest pleasure to welcome all of you to our graduation ceremony. I would like to thank my teachers for honoring me as this year's valedictorian of the class of 2019. The theme, "The best is yet to come," reminds us that we have the potential and energy within us to reach for the stars. Together with our dreams, we can change the world. Each and every day, we are encouraged to always believe in our dreams. We know dreams can come true because here we stand before you today. I want to thank my teachers for their dedication and for teaching us. I also want to thank my family for their unconditional love, support, and for providing the education needed for my success. I encourage my classmates to always work hard and strive for excellence. Never doubt yourselves, and remember that no dream is ever too big to achieve. Always put God first and trust that He will lead you down the right path. Congratulations, class of 2019, and I wish all of you the best. May God bless you and have a wonderful day.
Hey, Lilia! Look at me, Lilia.
And go!
Hey, Lilia.
Young ladies.
Baby!
Boys and girls, it's time for you to sing your next song. First grade next. Are you ready? Just a second. Let them stand up.
composers in this group.
Yes.
And the students wrote part of it along with Miss Campbell. Miss Campbell actually wrote it herself. Give her a hand.